Hi everybody. Welcome to Setting Boundaries as part of the Self-Love video series. I want to talk first about people pleasing and getting into poor boundaries. So when we want to please other people, that usually comes from a place of fear. So we might be afraid of them judging us, or we might be afraid of hurting somebody's feelings. And when we put ourselves in control of making somebody happy, then we also put ourselves in control of making them unhappy. So then we end up taking all the responsibility for their emotions, and really it's a burden and it's unrealistic because the only emotions that we might have control over is our own. And so once we realize that, it makes it easier to set healthier boundaries. Because if I feel like I'm in control of somebody else's emotions, then I'm also going to feel like somebody else is in control of my emotions. So I look to other people to make me happy, or I look to other people to make me unhappy. So then we get into the blame game. Then we get hostility and resentment that builds up. When people ask us to do something and we don't want to do it, but we're trying to make them happy. So one way of setting a healthy boundary, and I know you're probably not going to like this, but using this word right here, using the word no, it's so powerful, yet we're so afraid to use it. We tend to fear that it's mean, and really it's not. It's not using no in an angry way or aggressive way. It's using no in an assertive way. So when I say yes to something that I don't want to do or something that takes energy away from me, then I'm not taking care of my own emotions, which is the only piece that I have control over. So practicing using no, I think practicing it on easy things. So like if somebody asks, "Do you want takeout tonight?" No. And so just being comfortable with saying the word, and you'll be more likely to use it in situations where it can be more difficult. But saying no means that I'm putting my needs first. And I'll give you an example. So if I know that I have to go to bed at 10 o'clock each night, uh, to get up for work in the morning. And I know if I don't go to bed at 10 o'clock, I'm crabby, I'm unhappy the rest of the day. But yet I have a friend who calls me at 9:45, and I know she likes to talk for a half an hour, 45 minutes. So as soon as I pick up that phone and talk to her, that I've immediately set a poor boundary. And I've said that I put your needs above mine because now I'm going to go past my bedtime and I'm going to be crabby the next day. So setting a healthy boundary would be I either don't answer the phone when she calls at 9:45, or maybe I call her in the morning, or when she calls at 9 o'clock, I answer the phone. So that's a way of setting a healthy boundary, and follow through is part of setting that boundary. So once we determine our needs and we set the boundary for what it is that is helpful to us, we have to make sure that we follow through with that too. Because what that says is that I'm important enough to give myself this. And when I take care of myself, I'm also taking care of my relationships. So it makes the relationships healthier when we have boundaries that are healthy for us. So stay tuned for the next video on self-love. We'll talk about forgiving yourself. And thank you.